and girls, welcome to the national finals of the FinTech Premier League. It is game number 1 in Group A, and it is the NPCI up against the PayU payments. I have both the captains and the umpire. The umpire will spin the coin. Sandesh will spin the coin, and Anshu will be calling. Heads is the call, and heads it is. So Anshu, what have you decided to do?
To limit the runs. That's the only criteria. We have seen them batting. They have a good batting lineup. So let's see if we can hold them up.
So a different venue for you. How do you think will that approach for you? Do you think that is an advantage to the opposition?
Home team always have an advantage over here. It's very hot. We played here yesterday. It's not easy to play. So they will have the advantage because they know the ground. They have played here multiple times. So let's see if we can, we'll give them the fight and hopefully we win.
All right, all the best. So Sandesh, a good toss to lose maybe?
Definitely yes. Had I won the toss, we would have any which ways batted first. Batting first is something we wanted to put pressure on PayU. They have a very good bowling unit, but we're definitely going to give them the taste of NPCI today.
So do you think that is an advantage that playing on the same venue, you have won 6 out of 6 games, you would be wanting to continue the same streak?
Well, the objective is the same. We want to be the unbeaten team across the campaign. Every match is a fresh match, as we've been saying this on every match. So today again, it's a fresh start. We just have come here to win the match. That's it.
All right, all the best once again. So the news from the center is that the PayU payments have won the toss and elected to bowl first. A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back in the FinTech Premier League. And it is the national finals day. It is the NPCI up against the PayU payments. So the NPCI once again batting first, just like they like to do. And they have lost the toss, but a good toss to lose for them, as said by Sandesh. And Anshu wanted to have a bowl and wanted to see how many runs will be scored before they try to chase it down. So two quality sides, both the champions of the Western region and the Northern region. And this is what exactly we were waiting for. The 6 best sides out here. There is another game going on as well on turf number 2. And after these two groups, the two table toppers will be facing off each other in the big final later in the evening. So Rakesh and Sandesh once again are going to open the innings here for the NPCI. And as normal, Rakesh will take strike. So here we go then. Ball number 1. And straight away onto the pad. Hardeep bowling this first over, coming around the wicket to the right-hander. Trying to play against the angle. Asking Rakesh to play down the leg side itself. Well, what an outstanding tournament Rakesh had in the Western region. This time he's connected one, but it's hit onto the roof. So the PayU payments, well, they must have had a look at all the videos on how they have been playing on this turf. And especially the NPCI, they must have followed them nicely. This time hit hard, but once again straight to the fielder. Off the side netting. So 3 consecutive dots to start this game. A perfect start this one for Hardeep so far. This time a low full toss and just lobbed on the leg side. So a kind of a slow start this one for the NPCI. Once again, just lofted that one. It's onto the roof and down it comes. So 5 consecutive dot deliveries. Just the one more delivery left. And Hardeep closing in on a maiden over here. He's hit this one hard. Well, Rakesh is not going to miss out on that one. A loosener in the end by Hardeep, giving him a lot of room. And he's just dispatched that one over the fielder at long on. And a 6 to start the innings. At the end of the first over, it is 6 without a wicket. So in comes Sandesh on strike now. Sandesh, who had an outstanding final. He hit 4 sixes in that final, a couple of them coming back to back. And he will have the first go in this one after a couple of weeks. A fortnight ago, they won this tournament in the Western region, and now they are back here. Once again, a nice delivery, finding the inside edge of the bat. Once again, an inside edge, not quite able to middle it at the moment, Sandesh. He's missed out on a couple of occasions, and now Rakesh wanting to have a word with Sandesh. And this time he connects, and he's gone. An early breakthrough here for the PayU payments. It's the captain Sandesh departing for a duck. And an excellent delivery once again by Pradeep. So they have decided to go with the shorter length, and it's working out for them at the moment. And 6-1 now, the NPCI after 1.5 overs. So in comes Pankaj now at number 3. Well, in a spot of bother here, the NPCI, not the best of the starts for them, losing the captain. And this time hit hard, but straight back to the bowler. The ball not quite coming on to the bat at the moment. This time an excellent Yorker length, catching the batter by surprise on that occasion. He was going for the shorter one, and all of a sudden he bowls that Yorker. And another dot delivery, and the scoreboard at the moment stuck at 6. Just the one scoring shot in the 11 deliveries. And he's missed out the length on that occasion. It hits the roof. And another dot delivery. Unfortunate there for Pankaj. So that will close out a maiden wicket over. An excellent one by Pradeep. At the end of the second, it is 6-1. So Pankaj Rawat will continue now in this third over. And he's coming around the wicket. And once again, Rakesh has dispatched that one away. Well, it doesn't bother to him what is happening at the other end. He is a hard hitter. And he continues to do his job for his side. The second 6 of the innings. This time hit hard, but nicely fielded there by the fielder at long off. So a dot delivery now for Pankaj. A very good delivery, that not much that Rakesh could do, just playing that one back, respecting the good deliveries. Waiting for the bad ones. Dealing in 6s at the moment, Rakesh. And this time it should be a wide down the leg side, and it is given by the umpire. And this time it's looped up in the chance of a catch, and it's taken. That's the second blow for the NPCI. And they are 2 down now in this third over. 12 for 2. And the PayU payments, well, they have the tails up at the moment. An excellent delivery once again. So in comes Sabi Well, such is the batting lineup of the NPCI. One goes and the other comes. Another hard hitter, capable of playing the big shots, capable of playing throughout the innings. And he needs an innings here. This time Pankaj missing his run up, and he will have to reload on that occasion. This time a swing and a miss. An excellent delivery once again. That was a shorter one, but once again it hits the roof, and the dot count just keeps on increasing at the moment. So after the end of the third over, it is 13 for 2. And Pradeep is going to continue. Second consecutive over. A reminder, it's a 6-over game, this one. Once again hit hard by Pankaj, but straight to the fielder. Good effort in the end there by Mohit. Well, they are more than halfway through this innings at the moment, and the NPCI seem to be very short of what they need. And this time a thick outside edge, and wanting to take the single, Sabi, and he's been sent back. Well, to be fair, that was an easy single, but Pankaj sent Sabi back. And Sabi is just not happy at all. He's fuming out there at the non-striker's end. This time hit hard, and it's gone away to the boundary. Well, it's hit the roof, but it's onto the boundary. So 4 welcome runs here for the NPCI. They need a plenty of those from here on. Still 2.5 more overs left in this innings. Once again hit hard. And a good single taken. So that's the first single of the innings. And the score moves on to 18 now in this 4th over. Just the 2 more deliveries left in this over. Well, such has been the nature of this game so far. An excellent battle between the bat and ball. Once again a bit flatter and played straight to the fielder at long on by Sabi. Sabi, who is yet to get off the mark here. This time he's got underneath that one, and that's gone all the way. Well, that is what exactly they are capable of. They know exactly what they need, respecting the good deliveries and dispatching the bad ones. Another maximum here for Sabi. And you got to say that is the experience of the ground playing in here. And a 6 to end the over at the end of the 4th now. It is 24 for 2. So Pradeep has bowled out his 2 overs, 1 for 11 for him in his 2. A decent spell out there. So Hardeep is going to continue now. And it's a perfect delivery, a perfect shorter delivery. And it's gone straight down the throat of Chandan. And Pankaj has to go back to the pavilion here. An excellent catch there. And it's a one-handed catch. And it's a -2 as well. Doing some dent here in the NPCI total. Superbly taken out there. Well, the PayU payments have come out with the tails up here. They have come all the way from Delhi down here to play this tournament, and they are no mugs here. They are the champions of the northern region, and they are showing us why exactly. This time onto the roof, and once again Sabi is stranded at the center of the field. And Sabi once again fuming with his partner Anuj on this occasion, and a dot delivery. Well, Sabi is wanting to run at everything at the moment. So 22 for 3 now after 4.2 overs. And you would assume who would be bowling the final over here, because Hardeep is going to be bowled out, Pradeep is bowled out. This time a Yorker length. And a direct hit on that occasion. A lot of fire being shown by the PayU payments. This time it's onto the roof, and another dot delivery. So 3 consecutive dot deliveries now. This time a low full toss, and once again a direct hit and an appeal for a run out, but the umpire not interested. Well, that looked very close to the naked eye, but Anuj made his ground. Very difficult for the umpire to give that as out. So that is 4 consecutive dot deliveries now. And Hardeep, who has just conceded 6 runs in his spell, has just the 1 more delivery left. Well, he finished off his last delivery in the previous over with a 6, and Anuj would be hoping for the same. But Hardeep will learn from his mistakes. Once again, it's played onto the offside. That will be another dot delivery. So that's the second maiden wicket of the innings. And at the end of the 5th over now, it is 22 for 3 for the NPCI. Struggling here at the moment with the bat. So it's going to be Mohit to bowl this final over of the innings. 22 for 3. How many more can they get in this final one? So Sabi on strike, who has already hit 1-6. It's a shorter one, and he's missed out there, Sabi. That was a slower one as well. He had a lot of time. And a huge opportunity missed. That was not the best of the deliveries by Mohit to start off. Once again played onto the leg side, a bit of a misfield. But that misfield will do no damage at all to the PayU payments. And now just the 4 more deliveries left in this innings. This time Sabi has lifted this one up. And he's played that one ever so well over the fielder at mid-off. Well, he took a step backwards inside the crease. He knew exactly what the bowler wanted to bowl. He's into the bowler's mind at the moment. And that's his second 6. And Sabi continuing to show us why he is so important to his side. This time a much better length by Mohit. Well, that is the danger when you try to bowl the Yorker. If you miss it, you are dispatched. But if you bowl something like that, it gets very difficult for the batter to lift that one up. Once again hit hard, chance of a catch, and it's been dropped. And chance of a run out. He's well short of his crease. So the catch drop not doing any damage, although it gets Anuj on strike. And a run out here for Sabi. A well-made 12 for him. 12 of just 9 deliveries. And it is 28 for 4 now, heading into the final delivery of the innings. And Vinay comes in here. Well, he won't face any delivery. He will be at the non-striker's end. He's out there to run. Well, it's the final delivery, so they should run for the hills at the moment. And that's hit him. And they are getting across for a bye. And they make it in the end. Given as not out. So that is given as a leg bye in the end. So just a confirmation by the umpire if it's given as a leg bye or no, the last one. And it's given as a dot delivery. So 28 for 4 is what they finished their innings at the NPCI. And the target will be 29 in the 6 overs. And the game very much in the grasp of the PayU payments here. So we are back here for the chase. The target 29 for the PayU payments. Well, 29 should not be difficult in the 6 overs. They need less than a run a ball, but the NPCI are no mug with the ball. And it's going to be Pankaj to start off here. And it's an excellent delivery to start off with. They start off with the dot delivery. This time finding a thick inside edge. And once again onto the net on the leg side. And this time it's a low full toss. And he's picked that one up. And Shwetang has hit that one for a maximum. What a way to start the innings. And straight away releasing a lot of pressure for the batting side. Right on front here, the PayU payments. And cementing their place in this tournament. This time hit hard straight down the ground. And he's found the fielder. Once again picked up well. He's just missing his line at the moment, Pankaj. And a bit of a misfield by Rakesh. And they get across for a single. So for the first time, Mayank on strike, and he starts off with a dot delivery. At the end of the first, it is 7 without a wicket. A perfect start this one for the PayU payments. So Shwetang on strike once again. Starts off with a dot delivery, Viral. Well, they need some wickets up front at the moment. The NPCI. This time, not given as a wide by the umpire. He left that one alone. So back-to-back dot deliveries. This time, once again played in the air, and Sandesh collects that one. And almost getting a run out there. And they scamper across for another single. This time hit hard, and it's gone through the gap. That's gone away to the boundary. A boundary this time for Mayank. And they are making light work of this chase at the moment. And for the first time, we are watching NPCI closing in on a defeat here. Just the 18 more required. Well, nothing quite working out for the NPCI in this game today. This time a swing and a miss. Once again hit hard and nicely fielded on this occasion by Sandesh. So at the end of the second over, it is 12 without a wicket. Just the 17 more required in the last 4 overs. So Pankaj continuing and once again just lofted onto the roof and has gone straight to Sabi. Well, they need quite a few more dot deliveries here. And this time it's lofted on the offside. And once again straight to the fielder Sandesh, the captain. And back-to-back dot deliveries here for Pankaj. A good comeback in this third over. Well, they need some wickets at the moment. This time a thick outside edge. And there was no chance for Rakesh to collect that one. So 3 consecutive dot deliveries now. And trying to build some pressure on the batting side. It seems like we are heading for an absolute cracker of a contest here. This time a thick inside edge and wanting to get across for a single. And well, Anuj couldn't quite collect that one at the first go and they get across quite comfortably. That brings the target down to just 16 more needed. So 16 more required from 20 deliveries. And with all wickets intact, once again hit hard but nicely fielded by Sandesh. Well, the game at the moment is about dot deliveries and they are getting plenty of those in this over. That's the 4th one in this one. And this time he's lifted this one up and it's gone all the way. A maximum for Mayank. That will spoil the over for Pankaj. And that brings the target down to just 10 more needed for the PayU payments. So 19 without a wicket out of the first 3 overs. And it seems like the PayU payments are inching closer to a victory on enemy territory at the moment. So Rakesh, the pick of the bowlers of the final, continuing and it's played on the leg side and just past the fielder there. Very close to getting the first wicket. Well, they need a maiden over here for starters. This time lofted up and Sabi has done extremely well to keep that one in. Well, there was no chance for him to take the catch, but it's been kept in and another dot delivery. Well, that is how good Sabi is. We have seen that throughout the tournament in the Western region and once again he shows that caliber. An excellent delivery this time, asking for a stumping Sandesh, but the umpire not interested. So 3 consecutive dot deliveries and the batters once again converge and have a discussion among themselves. Well, 10 from 15 with all 8 wickets intact should be easy from here on for the PayU payments. This time should be a wide and it is. Rakesh just missing his line there. So now they need in single digits. This time a swing and a miss. Appeal for a stumping. And the umpire goes for a third umpire. So finally, they get their first wicket here, the NPCI. And Shwetang has to take the long walk back to the pavilion. A well-made 9 for him. Well, he took his time out there for 9, but he did well in the end. And in comes the captain, Anshu. Well, just the 9 more needed from the remaining 14 deliveries. And once again, Rakesh among the wickets. And once again, Sandesh with those catches and those stumpings. Well, that is the combination that really works for them. Can they get another one here? And another swing and a miss. And he's short of his crease. That's the second stumping. 2 and 2 for the NPCI. And all of a sudden, they have their tails up here, the NPCI. And they're turning the game around. 2 and 2 for Rakesh. And now a hat-trick delivery coming up. Oh, another wicket will do a huge dent to the PayU payments. 20 for 2, still 9 more required from 13 deliveries. Hat-trick balls. 3.5. 3.5. 13 balls, 9 runs. They know about the hat-trick? So Hardeep comes in to face the hat-trick ball here. And the first job for him will be to keep this one out. Otherwise, the target will go up from 9 to 19. And they wouldn't want that. Just the 13 more deliveries left in this game. And he's taking his time out there for this hat-trick delivery. Well, both of them being stumpings. And now they have kept a slip fielder in Vineet. An interesting field setup. Here we go then, hat-trick ball. And he's played this one in the air. Well, such is the confidence of the man. He wanted to go for the big one, even on the hat-trick delivery. So that's a dot delivery to end the over. Just the one run off it and the 2 wickets at the end of the third. And at the end of the fourth, it is 20 for 2. And 9 more needed of the last 2 overs. Well, the NPCI will feel that they are still very much alive in this game. Another good over for them will turn things around. And the PayU payments, well, they are looking for just one shot. One good shot, one good connection of the bat, and that will take them ever closer to the victory. Nine runs to win in 2 overs. Well, the NPCI have kept believing here, and they are continuing to believe. Although the PayU payments still right in front in this game. Mayank at the moment striking the ball sweetly. 10 of 6 for him. He's hit a 6 and a 4, Mayank, and would be wanting to add another boundary to his tally. Karthik, purple cap, orange cap will be including Western region also, or only today?
Yes, today's only today.
So it seems like it's going to be Vineet to bowl this penultimate over of the game. the most crucial one. And an excellent delivery to start off there. Mayank totally bamboozled by that one very early into the shot. And a dot delivery to start with. And the NPCI, well, they are right back into this one. 9 needed of 11 now. And this time hit in the air, chance of a catch, and taken superbly well by Rakesh. And that's a big scalp. It's Mayank who has to go back to the pavilion. A well-made 10 for him. And it is 3 down now, 20 for 3. Still 9 away from this target. Struggling here now, the PayU payments all of a sudden. So Chandan comes in here at number 5. And a huge appeal for a stumping, but he never left his ground there, Chandan. So that makes it 9 required of 9 deliveries. And the NPCI, well, they are right back into this one now. The game very much in the balance once again. This time hit in the air. It's gone straight to Sabi. Well, you never run to Sabi. It's a huge mistake. And it's a run out. 4 down now, the PayU payments. And 9 needed of 8 deliveries. And the PayU payments, it seems like they have thrown this one away. They still have 4 wickets in hand. So in comes Pankaj at number 6. Just the 3 more wickets left now for the PayU payments. 9 required of 8. And he's done him. An excellent delivery by Vineet. A perfect Yorker. There's nothing that Hardeep could do about that one. And the PayU payments, well, they have just thrown this one away. What an outstanding comeback this is. 20 for 5 now, the PayU payments. They have turned this one around, the NPCI. Well, they knew exactly what they needed to do, and they are doing that. Kept on taking wickets at regular intervals. And 2 new men at the crease. 9 required of 7. Just the 2 more wickets left. And in comes Mohit at number 7. And he defends it. Keeps that one out. So a dot delivery to end the over. Nothing given away by Vineet. 2 wickets and a maiden. At the end of the 5th, it is 20 for 5. 9 required of the last over. So no surprises. It's going to be Rakesh to bowl this final over. Well, Vineet has done an outstanding job out there with the ball. Definitely a shout out for the man of the match. But Rakesh has been no less. So 9 from 6. And Pankaj on strike. They need just 1 hit at the moment. He's lofted this one up onto the roof. Another dot. Well, Pankaj needs to connect one. Just the 1 shot is what he needs for the PayU payments. Can he get it? Once again, going to loft that one. And they scamper across for a single direct hit. And he's well short of his crease. Well, the umpire was to have a look at it once again. So that's been given out after the referral, 20 for 6. What an outstanding comeback this has been by the NPCI. Nerves of steel at the moment. 20 for 6, 9 more required still, and in comes Surreal, and it's the final pair for the PayU payments. Who would have thought when they needed just the 10 more? And this time an appeal for a stumping, and it's been given. They are bowled out here, the PayU payments. What an outstanding victory this has been for the NPCI. They win this game by 8 runs. Have a look at those emotions there. Well, victories like this really make you a solid team. And another wicket for Rakesh. He's got 3 wickets. He's just turned the game around. And in disbelief here, both the sides. Especially the PayU payments. Well, they have just thrown this one away. They were 19 without a wicket and are bowled out here for just 20 runs. That 1 run also coming off a wide. Well, so that was it from game number 1 in this Group A, and we will be back shortly for another game.